I will be busting 22 of the craziest Roblox Bedwars myths in 8 minutes, and if I can't bust them all by the end of this video, I will have to give away 3 kits. Can you fly through blocks with Lonnie? Lonnie is known for flying away from her enemies when using her wand, but what happens if you are stuck inside of blocks and try to fly away? I have Lonnie's wand. Now I need to get stuck inside some blocks. Now let's see if we can fly through the blocks. It worked! As you can see, Lonnie wasn't stopped by the blocks, making it so I could fly into the air. Therefore, myth confirmed. Enchants are some of the best abilities in the game, but can crypt skeletons use enchants? I have my test subject here to see if this myth is true. First, we need to get an enchant. Next, let's spawn a skeleton. Let's see if this works. Myth confirmed. When you get an enchant, it transfers over to the skeleton. This makes this kit 10 times more OP than it already is, so make sure to use this to your advantage. We all know that you can get inside of the Spectator box by using a gumdrop and a telepearl, but can you get inside the Spectator box without using a gumdrop? Equip the Pirate Davy kit, and then buy the Pirate Davy's cannon. Next, buy a telepearl and find the highest point of the map. After that, aim up towards the Spectator box. Launch yourself up and toss the telepearl. You should be inside of the Spectator box, and now you can camp up there for the whole game. Myth confirmed. We all know how the ghost block was patched, but apparently there's a new way to do it. First, select the Lucia kit. Next, load up into a match and place down the pinata. Next, you need to reset your character, and when you do this, you should have a ghost block. Myth confirmed. When riding a Dodo, you are able to double jump, but is it possible to jump higher by riding multiple Dodos at once? We have 4 blocks here. Let's see if we can double jump on it. We can! Now let's see if we can double jump higher by using 2 Dodos. Myth busted. Using 2 Dodos at once only allows you to jump the regular height, making it so you can't stack Dodos to jump any higher. We all know that when you touch a magma block, you die. But what if I told you that you can survive touching a magma block? First, use the Grim Reaper kit. Next, find an enemy and kill them. After that, grab the soul orb and run on the magma block. It will let you stand on the magma block until your ghost form runs out, making this myth a myth confirmed. Tanqr is one of the best players in Bedwars, but apparently if you dress up as Tanqr, you get his aimbot skills. Let's see if this works. First, let's put on his avatar. Next, let's queue up into some Skywars. I hit all my bow shots, so I think it's safe to say that the Tanqr avatar gives you aimbot. Myth confirmed. We all know that the Santa kit can drop TNT by using his present, but is it possible to duplicate the TNT? Apparently it is possible. When using the minicopter, fly above a bed defense and use your presence. Let's see if it duplicates. As you can see, we lost all the TNT when we used it. Therefore, myth busted. When loading into a match, select the Wormhole relic. This relic will allow you to get teleported back to your base from anywhere on the map. But are you able to clutch with it? Let's find out. I'm in the match, and I selected the Wormhole relic. Now let's run off the map, and it worked. Myth confirmed. In Minecraft, if you shoot an arrow, then shoot a fireball, they collide. But is this true in Roblox Bedwars? Let's find out. First, buy a bow and arrow. Next, get an enemy to shoot a fireball at you. For this myth to be confirmed, it must blow up in the air. Let's see if it works. As the fireball is coming at you, shoot the fireball. And the fireball just blew up in my face, which means this myth is busted. Way back in Season 1, you were able to make an unbreakable bed defense by using watermelons. But is it still possible? First, equip the Farmer Cletus kit. Next, run to the item shop and purchase watermelon seeds. After that, place them around your bed and wait for them to grow. Finally, it's time to test if it is unbreakable. Myth busted. My brother could easily break through the bed defense, so make sure not to use this bed defense in a real game. While using jump boots, you can jump 4 blocks high. But can you get launched higher with fireballs? I loaded into the custom match. I'm gonna get some iron to buy a fireball. Now I'm going to build up 4 blocks. Let's see if I can go higher than that. It seemed that I got launched about 2 blocks higher. Myth confirmed. Is it possible to survive falling into the void? Apparently it is. Go into the creative menu and get a shrink potion. Next, spawn a Dodo bird. After that, hop onto the Dodo bird and drink the potion. Now when you jump into the void, you should be able to fall infinitely without dying, which means this myth is confirmed. When you grab a health orb using Elder Tree, your body grows and your health gains. But apparently if you equip the Elder Tree kit and then set your health to max HP, you can cover the whole entire map. Let's give it a try. Let's set our health to 1 million and hopefully we should cover the map. Myth busted. It seems like you are only able to grow when you actually grab the health orb. And there is also a max limit to how big you can grow. So this myth doesn't work. There are many swords in Roblox Bedwars, and the diamond sword is one of the best. But is the glitched wooden sword better? To get this sword, you need to open a glitched lucky block. And I got it. I have a glitched wooden sword and my brother bought a diamond sword. Let's see how much damage the glitched wooden sword does. It does 42 damage. Now let's see how much damage the diamond sword does. It does 42 damage as well. The glitched wooden sword does the same damage as the diamond sword, which means this myth is confirmed. If you can't break through your enemy's chunky bed defense, then this myth is for you. On the shrine map, you can break your enemy's bed from under the map. All you need is 3 balloons and some blocks. First, bridge over to the bed. Next, use your balloons to go under the bed. And finally, build a platform under the bed. And when you do this, you'll be able to break the bed through the ground, which makes this myth confirmed. Have you ever wanted to grind your duel's win streak but the game mode isn't out? Apparently there is a way to play the game mode without it being out. First, queue into a duel's match through the custom menu. Next, grab some iron and bridge over to the enemy's base. And then simply break the bed. After that, you should have an option to play again. When you click the button, it will trick the game into thinking you are playing a public match, which will let you grind your win streak without duels being available. Myth confirmed. Is it possible to place more than 2 Tesla coils in a public match? In a normal match, you can only place 2 Tesla coils. But with this myth, we can bypass that. Go into the Lucky Block game mode and wait for the purple Lucky Block airdrops to spawn. After that, place a Tesla under the Lucky Block right before it hits the ground. You should now be able to place as many Tesla coils as you'd like, which means this myth is confirmed. Is it still possible to gain sword damage using Cyber's drone? To test if this myth works, you will need to get your friend to use the Cyber kit and buy a drone. Next, buy Ember's sword, charge it up, and swing it at the drone. It will allow you to get your max ability in seconds, which means that this still works, making it a myth confirmed. Apparently, you can do infinite damage in a real game by using this glitch. First, you will need a fireball. Next, just enchant static. Let's see if this works. Myth busted. Bedwars added the fire enchant to the fireball, and with static it's basically 2 enchants in one item, but the static doesn't do enough damage to take out the player. The Wormhole relic is super good for getting back to your base, but there is a big downside to it. Apparently when you lasso a player right before they use the relic, they become frozen. I had my brother using the Lassie kit, and I'll be teleporting away using the Wormhole relic. So let's see if this actually works. Using the relic in 3, 2, 1, and it worked! Myth confirmed. Is it possible to break the whole Bedwars map using the nauseous sledgehammer? When you use this item, you can break the map. So let's see if we can break it all. And the blocks are regenerating. When you use this item, you can break the map for a little bit, but the blocks will regenerate after 30 seconds, which makes it impossible to break the whole map. Myth busted. Visit milkhallfame.com and become a member.